guys? Welcome to the episode of Into the West Comics. My name is Frank. Sonny is here.
I am. That new intro guy's be stoked. What up? Hey, how you doing? Did you just kind of play little touchy-feelies over there?
I mean, there was a reason behind it, but yes.
Okay.
He had
What's
the charger under his hand.
I saw that, but it kind of looked intimate.
It was intended to be.
A little bit. Thursday night intimates.
Thursday night intimacy.
Yeah. It's melting up in here, bitches. The hot dog corn dog Paul is here.
New intro got Frank acting crazy.
Wow, yeah. Hello, I'm here. I'm touching Frank, and I'm excited to be here.
Oh my goodness. The Mr. Thirsty is here. Uncle Nephew Shane.
Thirsty Thursday.
It's high noon, baby. 7 p.m. on a Thursday, high noon.
Good morning. My name is Shane, and I hope you have a good time with us tonight.
All right. Over there in the lounge, we've got Brother Marcus.
Whoa! What it do?
Good evening, everyone.
He's a mullet cop.
Happy Thursday.
Mullet cop.
Happy Thursday, buddy.
Rated R.
Thank you.
Been the first time that we've all been hanging,
Oh,
together.
it is. Yeah, we're all here for
We're all here
together.
I didn't notice.
Shane's kind of not.
We're not grooming. We're not, doing things.
I didn't notice.
We're not,
Shane tried to force me to brush my hair when he got here. We were kind of almost grooming.
Speaking about the
pressure.
new casting of the Beatles.
Who am I, George Harrison? Probably.
And please welcome our special guest. He is local. He has been on the show before. He joined us via his living room because he didn't want to come down to the studio. So this is technically his second appearance.
Yeah.
Technically.
Please welcome Nick Daniels to the show.
In the flesh.
Great shirt, by the way, sir.
Thank you. It's
Great
mine.
hat.
You're
Thank
so
you.
welcome.
Great person.
Aw,
Wow.
I do love that man with all my heart and soul.
I love all you guys.
You guys are
thank
a lot of flirting going on.
Back
Dude,
at
I'm
you,
telling
buddy.
you, Intimacy Thursdays,
You
man.
should have worn my hat today. You wore it last week. I did. Yeah, I did. It's all good.
Good to see everybody.
Nick, I think the stars aligned for you because we got earlier this week. We got our first official look at Daredevil Born Again, season 2. The trailer has dropped. We're going to check that out in a minute. I wanted to we're going to give a little background for what's going to be happening as far as the streaming. I guess we'd say it's the streaming perfect storm, if you will, Sonny.
Yeah. I will.
We're going to get the second season of Daredevil Born Again.
Looks awesome.
We're going to be getting the 4th season of Invincible.
Crazy.
I think right in the middle of that is that Darth Maul animated series that the Shadow Lord.
Yes.
We watched that trailer last week.
Looks
It
so
was
good.
crazy. And then right around the time that is going to be ending, we get the final season of The Boys.
Let's go.
That's pretty...
Eating good, I would
Lots
say.
of streaming going on.
Stuff.
And also Severance is on Apple TV.
It
If
is.
you didn't want to check that out.
We're saying that because Paul finally got on the train, and now Shane's excited.
Yeah, I liked Severance.
Shane's on that
It was very,
Severance
very good.
train.
It's got one real stinker of an episode, but otherwise it was real good.
Let's not focus on
Let's not focus on the bad.
focus on the show as a whole, and the show
You
is.
admit that episode is pretty bad, though, right?
I didn't give it a 3 out of 10, like you said.
Which episode are
I was being
you?
hyperbolic. The one where
where
Kobold takes a nap for 10 minutes.
You didn't like that one.
That,
Napping.
that episode's
that
not
wasn't
good.
my favorite,
No.
Shout out to the chat. Nick is in the chat. He's over here. Nick is in the chat. Bobby is hanging out with us tonight in the studio. Hi, Bobby. Shout out to Quan for this new layout that we've got tonight and some
Intro was dope.
New beats. Didn't like
was.
our other beat. We wanted to switch that up a little bit.
He hated it.
I hated that beat. It sucked bad,
All right.
really
Well,
bad.
At least he's honest.
I think we used it for 2 years.
I know.
It's
outdated.
done. 3122 says, Shane, have you lost weight?
I have.
Hey, buddy.
I've lost a few pounds.
You look
but
really good.
Thank you so much.
Is that why you look smaller on the
I've
camera?
lost 12 pounds. So
Wow.
Good for you.
Congratulations,
That is
buddy.
good.
You doing
Thank you.
Ozempic?
I was gonna say that, but it didn't feel like something I should say.
No, I still got a fat face.
You're just walking more slowly, but walking more.
But my knees are still bad. Let's not get it twisted.
When
Except for
you
my twisted
when you were
knees.
grooming
Hey,
when you were grooming the dogs last week,
Yes.
did you shave your body hair?
Had to join them.
Maybe a back shave.
Yeah, we were all in the tub together.
I
swear this is about
I don't know what's
comics,
happening.
If you're just tuning in, we want to remind you this is about comic books.
That's right.
At some point.
Tanya's here in the chat. Yes. Pat, hey,
Into
Hi,
the
Dad.
West
Patrick's
comics
here.
at some point.
Sometimes.
Peter's over here in the chat here.
Peter Jack.
Peter Jack.
Peter Jack Daniels.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Peter.
Peter.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
We're going to check
Hey,
out the
Peter.
trailer now for Daredevil Born Again Season 2.
Oh, that's what we were gonna do.
I believe.
At some point.
Stand by.
At some point. Into the West comics at some
Born
point.
Again Christian.
Season 2.
That's what it's a reference to.
I
Oh, is
guess.
that what's going on?
No, not I guess. No, literally.
I thought it was Born Again Virgin.
What? Are you
That's what
being?
like how the D's disappeared
Well, it,
first.
well, it's going into like the black suit, you know?
Oh, okay. That's another thing.
Black
Reveal
suits
the
are
black
coming.
suit. Yeah, dude. That looks dope.
Yeah.
You
Looks
didn't.
fine to
That was
me.
the first time you seeing it, yeah?
Yeah,
What'd
that
you
was
think?
cool.
What'd you think?
I liked it. It looks like a lot of fun. Like it'll be a good time. And I liked the first season. It was a little disjointed as we have discussed.
Yeah.
But it's cool that it's gonna have the one creative team kind of driving the vision.
Yeah.
But I like Daredevil as a character. He's one of the few Marvel characters that I will like go pick up a book and read like apropos of nothing. But thanks. And I'm excited for it. And I'm glad it came out so quickly. Like we have like year, 2 years between like shows all the time, which like I get, but also it's nice to get one 6 months after the last season.
For
Don't wanna
sure.
be forced to watch Wonder Man, twice. You don't want to do that.
Did you
Did you watch it?
I did. I'm so glad that I watched it when it was slow at work because I would have fallen asleep if I watched it at home.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Well,
right,
we'll
well,
get
hold
into
on.
that
in a
later because
second.
I
What'd
think
you think of
everybody
the
has
Daredevil
different
trailer?
opinions.
It was good. There is no competition. There is no competition with that right now. I'm sorry.
That is kind of fair. I mean,
So
especially,
yeah,
I mean,
Potentially.
yeah.
if we're talking about Marvel stuff.
It's stuff. We're talking about Marvel stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise,
That's
I
true.
would have rather have watched Fallout today, other than watching. Wonder Man.
Agreed.
Yeah. So I would say there is no competition with the Daredevil. Vince D'Onofrio killing it. We have an amazing Daredevil.
The white boxing gloves.
Yeah, it looks like he's.
I mean, the cast is like it's just they nailed it with this one. So I just hope they can like you said, now the creative team is consistent.
Yeah.
We'll
It's not
have
two different
we
teams.
we won't have any of those issues. Which in all honesty, given that they had those issues, the first season still turned out well. So, I mean, I think it'll be fun.
Real quick, I want to get Nick's thoughts as well. We're kind of referencing the fact that they had shot the majority of the season already before they decided to just kind of scrap it and do it all over because Feige had mentioned, he made a comment like, you don't even see Charlie Cox in costume until the 4th or 5th episode of what I'm watching. Like, what are we doing?
Right.
So they said, let's just go back to the start and let's reset this whole thing. Nick, what did you think about the trailer?
Well, first off, I think that the Netflix Daredevil series is the best form of Marvel entertainment. It's better than any movie.
Yeah.
It's better than any animated thing. I love it. I'm actually rewatching it now because
So
I
good.
love it. It's
The
so good.
Netflix.
the original first 3 seasons. Yes.
Mhm.
Nice.
The Born Again season 1 I thought was pretty good. It didn't have the same
Oomph.
Yes. Je ne sais quoi.
Gravitas.
Yeah. It didn't have the
Je ne
same
sais quoi.
je ne sais quoi as the original 3 seasons,
Oui.
but I enjoyed it. And this looks like it's going back to the feeling from the original series, the first 3 seasons. So I'm
agree.
looking forward to it. I mean, I was Kingpin for Halloween. I shaved my head. I was Vincent D'Onofrio. It was,
Yeah, and you looked amazing.
Were you really?
Did Shane
he
shave
was.
you?
no, Shane. Yeah. And my back too.
Oh,
And
great.
Peter was
I did.
Daredevil, wasn't
And
he?
That's
Peter
right.
was the man in black.
That
he had
is
the black
rad.
suit. And my wife was Elektra.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's
That's
yeah,
awesome, dude.
I'll show you guys pictures later.
That's
I mean,
awesome. That's so cool.
But yeah,
Yeah, that was cool.
it was the Netflix Daredevil family.
There you go.
I support that.
Hmm.
I'm excited for this. I think we didn't get a cool hallway scene in the last one, did we?
It was in
Born
the
Again.
kitchen, right?
Oh, there was the kitchen.
Well,
in
he
the
has the
kitchen.
fight in that like confined
Yeah.
sewer
Okay,
room
yeah,
with
yeah, okay.
And that
what's his
too.
name?
Right,
That was
right.
cool.
No. I'm talking about because they did the what was it? Was it the first episode where Bullseye was killing everybody in the apartment or something like that, and he heard him from the downstairs? So cool like that.
There's some
Yeah,
wonky
right,
CGI
right.
in that scene, but I mean,
Yeah.
once they get on the rooftop, it's like whoa.
Right.
Yeah,
But I
what's
mean, it's
going on
still
here?
cool. Yeah.
I want a just brutal, badass hallway scene like we used to get in the original Netflix ones. I mean, that's just kind of my staple Daredevil stuff. That's how I judge, like,
How you judge?
how Daredevil is this? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Do we get a hallway scene? It
Close
looks great.
hand fighting.
It looks
what
great. The new suit when they debut that is going to be awesome. It looks like Karen is learning how to fight a little bit, so she's not just like the the background character.
The damsel in distress.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks like we get Foggy in, I guess, a flashback.
Yeah.
But I mean, there is a storyline where Foggy fakes his death, and I'm
Yes.
thinking, like, what if he's not dead?
I think it's a flashback because he has long hair.
Right.
When we watch it, he's got longer hair, so I think it's a flashback.
Right. And I love his
my
character
opinion.
too. So it's like Marcus said, the cast is awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
Kristen Ritter is back, which is awesome.
dude,
That
let's
was
go.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll see any of the other defenders?
Hopefully not Iron Fist.
Hey.
No, that's
No,
fair.
you're right. You're right.
I was like, Shane, Jesus, you
No,
love
it's
everything.
terrible, it's terrible.
Well, with the with
I
what's
feel
going
terrible.
on in like the criminal underground with Luke Cage kind of taking over Cottonmouth's whole
He's cool.
stuff, I would love to see Luke Cage back.
Right.
I
He's
think
good. I like Mike Coulter.
I think he's probably
And then
the.
you got White Tiger's daughter.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So,
So I think
Oh,
it would be interesting. I think the thing is, I hope I call this. I think we're gonna get a Spider-Man cameo in this.
No.
Oh gosh.
Spider-Man or Peter Parker?
Peter Parker.
Oh
Peter
god.
Not like a Spider-Man maybe in suit, but I think we'll get.
Oh my gosh, I think you underestimate how much money they would have to pay Tom Holland to be on screen for 10 seconds.
I mean, they
I think it's a Sony thing. I don't
they
know if it's
agreed.
awesome.
They agreed to
Sony.
start using the characters. You know what I mean?
I think it would be cool, but I just like, bro.
I think they'll reference him, but they won't show him.
And if we do see,
Kinda
I
like
would
Dr. Doom
actually
and
think it
Fantastic
would
Four.
cost them less.
You'll see some guy in a costume.
I actually think it would cost them less to just see someone in the Spider-Man costume
Yeah.
than to see Tom Holland.
yeah.
Yes.
or you hear
Because-
Venom's voice.
Shane, what you think of the trailer?
The fact that Ritter is back, that piqued my interest a lot.
I'm sure it did.
It's peaked. You're peaked.
Man's is peaked right
She's
now.
very
he's peaking.
attractive.
What do you think about the show? The trailer.
Oh, there's a show? What show are we talking about? No, it looks great. No, we like the first one a whole bunch, and I need to go back and probably watch at least some key episodes of the first one just to get myself reacquainted.
Those
it comes out when?
courtroom,
March
24th.
March 24th.
Oh, perfect.
those courtroom drama episodes with White Tiger are fantastic.
They're fantastic.
They're
really good.
incredible.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's a beautiful thing. That's why I agree with Marcus as well, and Paul and Sonny. Not so much Frank, but the casting is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, the
it's-
casting's great.
and that's what makes this show so enjoyable. Even if he's not Daredevil on screen, is that everybody plays their part perfectly.
Yeah.
and the script is also good, and it's not boring no matter when you're watching it. Maybe 20% maybe is boring if he's not in costume, but other than that, I think so far so great. I think they're going to do a good job with this season as well.
The grit and the violence translates.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, it works
It-
with
oh.
whatever vehicle you're trying to put it in. It
Oh,
works.
it works.
Yeah, dude.
Beatings work.
Beatings work. Well, yeah. Well, we'd like to think so.
Sonny, it's funny you mentioned the hallway scene because I was thinking like, Echo, they used a badass fight scene to get us hooked into Echo.
Yeah.
Remember that first one
Oh, yeah.
where the one scene with Daredevil? And it made me think, I remember them saying that they had cut most of his stuff out of Echo. So it makes me wonder like how much good quality fight scene
Is in that.
is in the original cut before they decided to scale it down and focus on her
It'd be
and
crazy.
I
to-
think
all the Native
I think
American
they,
stuff.
I think they cut it down because the Daredevil stuff was so much cooler and better than everything going on in Echo.
How much was how much of the scene? How much footage was it actually?
It was
like
that he was like staking out some like drug kingpin situation.
It was like
and
a warehouse
And she
scene.
broke in and like messed it up, and they fought for like I don't know, like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
But it was dope, and I think if it would have went on too long and he kicked her ass or like it just looked so cool, it would have taken away from the excitement of this pretty lame show,
It
and
definitely
everybody would have
would've
been like, "Well, Echo's cool, but like Daredevil, Daredevil,
Yeah,
Daredevil."
definitely
You know,
pulled it would have been distracting for sure.
100%.
I don't
But I mean-
dislike the character of Echo Marcus, but I
No.
just didn't think that the show was very interesting.
No, it wasn't, and they needed to have more Daredevil to make it interesting, and that was the whole. I think that's where they missed it.
Just
They,
add in
they dropped the ball
another character.
because
She-Hulk needed more Daredevil to make She-Hulk entertaining, but
This is true.
The Walk of Shame
Because I
was
mean,
cool.
even in the comic book world, Echo teams up with Daredevil, on more than one occasion. So it's kind of he's kind of essential, in a way. She needs something to work off of. Otherwise, there's no other setup really.
It's a little dull,
Yeah.
mild salsa, if you will.
I just wish that that Muse was longer
Oh,
in
yes.
Born
Absolutely,
Again.
Yeah, that felt
bro.
very rushed.
'Cause
Absolutely.
I'm like, come on, really?
Well, that
So-
that
he should've been
scene
the
where
main
they
villain.
show
Exactly.
they have the one shot of Kingpin. It looks like that could have been something that Muse had recorded.
Yeah.
Was it they show the mayor?
Like there's like some propaganda stuff going
like
on.
a puppet
Right.
or whatever thing. That could have been something that Muse did because that's what he was doing throughout the first season.
Yep.
Was the stuff was definitely aimed at the corruption that was Kingpin, and that was part of his motivation for the anti-vigilante task force.
Yeah.
Was people like Muse, and it was confirmed that Muse is dead, right? I mean,
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
Kinda,
pretty
sort
sure.
of.
Gotta be.
Bro was like
could
on
have
the
been a
floor
copycat,
for
though.
That's one of the things. Yeah,
Hours.
that's true.
That's a trope,
That's one of
yeah.
the things in the first season that just, I mean, like we're talking about, it just didn't. It was like all of a sudden Muse comes into the show after what had been pretty good with White Tiger and everything, and it's like, oh no, there's a guy on the street who's killed 365 people, and it's like, whoa, what? And we're
Where
just
did that
finding
come
out
from?
about this guy. Whoa! And then he like tries to kill his counselor, and Daredevil beats him up, and then he dies, and then it's like, whoa! Like he was cool, but like that happened really fast.
That's how I reacted
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
I think
You
the vigilante task force situation, how it's so big, I think that's the only reason you can't not mention there's a Spider-Man swinging around New York City in the same universe.
Yeah, but
If
they
there's
didn't
there's gotta
love
be a
Spider-Man
reference.
and. But remember, no, everybody they
It's
forgot
definitely
about
gonna be-
Peter.
They forgot about
Peter
Peter,
Parker.
not
Didn't forget
about
about
this dude in a
Spider-Man.
blue and red costume swinging around the city like a spider.
He also
I-
saved the universe, so he might get some grace.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be some Devil's Reign event stuff that they're pulling from with that because
well,
I
I don't know if you guys have heard any of the leaks at all, but there's the Hand is in this new Spider-Man movie. Like they're fighting the Hand. He's fighting the Hand. So if that does not cross over at all, I feel like that's a missed
I
opportunity.
feel like it's more likely that Daredevil or Matt Murdock is in the Spider-Man movie again than Tom Holland being in Disney
and if
Plus.
the
TV.
hand
I
meets the
agree.
fist, that means we're going to have some Punisher.
Absolutely. And if that's where it's going, I'm
but
down.
like Bernthal was confirmed for Spider-Man Brand New
Yes.
Day.
He's in it, yeah.
Charlie Cox is not.
Oh, okay.
So
True.
they could just be keeping that secret.
He wasn't confirmed for what was
Right.
it? No Way Home or whatever that.
Really good lawyer.
They,
Yeah.
they got to wait and see how much they have left in their bank account after paying Robert Downey Jr. first to confirm.
Right?
Dude,
The 50 mil.
50 mil, you wish it was 50 mil, bro.
Yeah.
But
Oh, what
yeah.
is it?
It's like 85.
Because, bro. So there's a new Netflix movie that came out recently called The Rip with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Yes.
It's actually pretty good.
It's
all right.
entertaining.
They've been doing like rounds about the movie, and then of course they asked about the Odyssey, and they asked about they all screened Lawrence of Arabia at like this special Sony thing with the original cut of it, and Matt Damon was like, "Yeah, Tom Holland like basically runs Sony. He's Spider-Man. There is not anything they will not do when he asks." They would have to pay that dude a truckload of money
Really?
to be like he literally just went to like the top guys at Sony and was like, "Hey, I want all the guys from the Odyssey, which is a Universal production, to watch Lawrence of Arabia." And they said, "Yes, Spider-Man.
You
We'll
got
do
it,
that for you,
Spider-Man."
So the truckload of money they would have to
God.
back up for him to be in the TV show, I
That's
just
crazy.
imagine would be a little too much.
A little much, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it might be a dude in a Spider-Man costume swinging on the
that's
news or
way
something
more,
like
yes,
that.
I think that's way more likely.
Then he's got a point. It's
Yeah,
easier
you
to
know.
put Spider-Man.
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah,
Andrew
I think
Garfield.
Spider-Man will be a cameo, maybe not Tom Holland.
It'd be
Yes,
easier to put.
I think that's more likely.
It'd be easier to put Zendaya in this thing than
Come
Tom
on, yeah,
Holland.
probably.
Or Toby.
He's
Yeah,
not-
or Toby.
Because the
Toby in it.
Spider-Man movies, Brand New Day is very. I think it is. There is a real possibility it makes as much, if not more, money than Doomsday.
Ugh.
I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Actually, I think the
the
Spider-Man.
appeal is definitely going to be there. I think.
No, I think Spider-Man Brand New Day might be the box office champ.
The hit out of the
All the
new stuff.
Spider-Man movies
Do
make
great.
about $1 billion
Yeah.
or more.
Yeah, they do great. Look, you're pissed. They're
Oh
good,
my God,
dude.
get
Shut
it
up.
over
What's your
it,
favorite
bro.
Spider-Man movie, Nick?
Please don't say The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That's
Chasm-
actually my
Chasm
second
too.
favorite.
Really?
Is it really?
I really like that one.
All right, to each their
The
own.
Amazing Spider-Man 1 is at the very bottom.
Really?
I hated that one.
Oh, okay.
I
I
agree.
I think Tobey Maguire is the best Peter Parker.
Agreed.
I think Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man.
I totally agree with what you're about to say.
But I think Tom Holland is the best of both
say it.
worlds. Sorry, Shane. I'm sorry. The Amazing Spider-Man. Peter Parker is not the cool dude on a
No.
skateboard.
Uh-huh.
He's
No,
not.
dude.
He's a bookworm. He's a nerd. He's just like Tobey Maguire in the original trilogy.
Yeah.
And so, and then you jump over to Amazing Spider-Man, those two movies with Andrew Garfield.
He's
He's
too
the
cool.
perfect Spider-Man,
Yeah.
but he's a horrible Peter Parker.
Yeah.
And
I agree with you to a T. That's my sentiment exactly.
So he almost has
Which
like
is
that
why he's
Batman
crazy.
curse. He has the Batman Bruce Wayne curse. Like some people will argue that, oh man, yeah, this character, he's a great Bruce Wayne, but he's not the best Batman.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. Yeah.
That's why I think
Interesting.
Daredevil does so good because the
Charlie
Matt,
Cox
Charlie
is
Cox
great
is
as
both.
the
well.
Matt
Yeah,
Murdock
great.
stuff is awesome.
Yes.
And the Daredevil stuff is really
Although
badass.
I
Yeah.
would argue that the difference between Matt Murdock and Daredevil as characters are not as big as a difference between
Bruce-
Peter Parker
oh,
and Spider-Man
true.
and Bruce Wayne
And-
and Batman.
yeah,
So he can play Daredevil the same way he plays Matt Murdock,
Right,
a confident lawyer who's gonna kick your butt in the courtroom,
Right.
and a confident superhero who's gonna kick your butt in the street.
It's
It's kind
probably-
of
it's probably
with the
harder
briefcase.
for Charlie Cox to play Matt Murdock because he has to act like he's blind.
yeah.
So, I mean, I
Right.
think that's harder.
Well, that's a good
Oh,
point.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's true.
actually a solid point.
Yeah.
unless he's really blind.
There's no way to know for sure, really, is there?
The biggest problem Charlie Cox has with that character is his hairline.
Oh,
Oh.
He's also British.
saying.
And he
You'll
does a
never
great
find
American accent.
boom, 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 a hairline like mine. Boom, boom, boom,
that is
boom,
kind of
boom.
crazy though. I didn't
he's
even
British.
I forgot that he's
hairline.
British.
There's so many people that are British that you're like, wait, that guy's British?
Right? Yes.
So many people. Like Christian Bale. He's got the craziest accent ever.
Yeah.
If you watch The Pit, like half that cast is British. You
Oh, yeah.
not even know it.
Even Lucy from Fallout.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy. Yeah, they don't want to hire American anymore. They're like, nope, y'all strike too much. Screw you.
You guys, they're all still part of the Actors Guild.
Oh, that's right. But yeah,
Well, I mean, I'm excited to see what they do with this show.
Me too.
Because you get the creative team that probably made the episodes that we really enjoyed of
Yeah.
the first season of Born Again
Exactly.
running the whole season.
Yeah.
And then potentially we're going to get a third season. I think it's already been
Yeah.
kind of
I'm sure.
locked
Yeah.
in.
absolutely.
Do you guys think, I mean, we're going to move to our other topic in a second, but I wanted to ask
Absolutely.
you guys really quick before we kind of switch over to that. Do you want to see, we saw that Kristen Ritter, Jessica Jones is going to be making an appearance in this series. Do you guys want to see the remaining team of the Defenders in their own stuff going forward? Do you want another Defenders series or something? How are we feeling about these other potential characters that could be crossing over? Is there a rewatch in order? I'm rewatching all the Marvel stuff, but I mean, is there a
you?
rewatch in order for all of the Netflix Daredevil universe stuff? Do I have to go to Hell's Kitchen for multiple shows, or can I just stick to Daredevil?
You're gonna rewatch Iron Fist.
That's rough, buddy.
I wouldn't.
Well,
That
he's
is
cleaning his
rough,
house.
buddy.
I wouldn't mind.
I didn't
seeing
even think
Cage.
about that.
There's
until I just
two
saw that.
seasons of it.
Oh wow.
That's true.
Damn.
And I never
I'm
saw
pretty
it was one.
sure. Yeah,
I never saw the second season.
No,
They
there's
started
2
it.
seasons of that.
There's 2 seasons of
It's
Iron
not
Fist.
Pretty sure.
It's not.
There's 2
Iron Fist
seasons
and
of
then
Iron
I'm
Fist.
looking it up right now.
Holy crap!
There's 2 seasons.
Wow.
There's 2 seasons of Iron Fist.
There is.
Put out the second season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
They put it
second-
on Tubi.
No way, dude. Damn, that's wild.
Tubi and Fulu.
To answer
There's 23 episodes
of
of
Iron Fist. That is
Yeah,
absolutely
there's
insane.
there's another season.
That is absolutely insane.
All hour long or what?
Well,
Oh, I hope
probably
so.
like 40 minutes.
40 minutes
something
on.
like
Oh
that.
my
You'll
goodness.
never get that time back in your
Yeah,
life.
2 seasons.
Frank is gonna turn it on and then he's gonna go do something while it's
Yeah,
on.
dude.
That's different than watching it.
Right.
by all
We
means.
probably just need to get
What
drunk
I'm
and
doing
watch
with
it
most of
together
this
as
stuff
a
now. I'm
family.
sorting comics and just watching all these shows in the background. And
I think the best idea would just to bring them back into the Daredevil stuff, and then they can pop in and have an episode, and yeah, they could
Cameo,
still be
yeah.
the Defenders and whatever, but it's Daredevil carrying everything. That's who we want to see.
all of
Yeah.
them.
I'm
I
good
would like
with
to
Luke
see.
Cage.
I would like to see a Luke Cage thing again. That would be dope.
His name Mike Coulter. Is the actor's name.
Yes.
Or like a Jessica Jones and Luke Cage thing.
Right,
I
sure.
don't need any more Iron Fist, and if he does come back, it would be cool to see him in as Iron Fist come in one of these episodes and then leave and then bounce.
He's gonna.
or different Iron Fist
Iron
altogether.
I was gonna say a different Iron Fist at this point.
This version of what they did with that show is what people had the issue with. Iron Fist is a really cool character.
Super cool character.
Oh, he's
Oh,
awesome.
It's
absolutely.
just
He's a
what
badass.
they
The
chose to
Brubaker
deliver
stuff.
to
Ooh.
us was not received well.
Well, what's his name? Oh, I don't know. Mac Jones? I don't know. What was his name? The guy who played
Finn Jones?
Finn Jones. Yeah.
Oh, you're almost there.
Yeah, Mac Jones is
Mike Jones?
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
No, I said
Tom Jones.
quarterback for the
281-330-8004.
But
Bob Jones.
Tom Jones.
Mac Jones. I don't know what I'm talking
Go
about.
ahead. You got it.
But I really don't think
Finn
I did.
Wolfhard.
He was terrible.
Yeah.
Finn
he was
Jones.
not a
He was horrendous.
He was not a good Iron Fist.
He was.
And
He's really committed to the role too. He was doing like training with kung fu people for like months. He was like super disciplined.
still
and
gotta
locked
say
in.
words, bro.
Dude.
yeah, I was like, you still got to act in the
Couldn't act,
acting
yeah.
show. You know what I mean?
I thought that
Dude.
was he was the opposite. That was why it turned out so bad.
I think.
No, he went through like a bunch of
He
like
wouldn't
training
train
for
like he
stuff.
refused to train. I don't know.
No.
What's his name that played Shang-Chi? That's a great
Simu
grounded, Simu Liu,
Oh, Simu Liu,
grounded martial artist. You know what I mean? Iron Fist is supposed to be like the greatest martial artist on the planet
yeah.
with a Iron Fist. Like you should be, bro should be dope. He should have like
Right.
the most aura ever, and he's just like walking around barefoot in New York City with like Paul's haircut and like,
Yeah, right.
what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, he walks down the street, you'd be like, "Go white boy, go white boy, go!" You know, do it.
It wasn't.
Kill
It wasn't good. I'm sorry,
But it wasn't.
You caught a hit
I
there.
don't
Y'all
know.
have the similar haircut. Yeah, it just wasn't. It wasn't as cool, and I don't think we need a new Iron Fist series or season or even a Defenders thing at this point.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, they could be going in a different direction with
Defenders
whatever
of
they're going
the
to do with Daredevil potentially. I mean,
Defender.
are they going to get Daredevil involved in? Well, no, they don't need. They don't need to have him involved in any team. Really, they don't have to. They can skip over the Defenders thing.
Yeah, I mean, unless they do something with like the Midnight Suns and he gets involved in that.
Right.
But I don't think he
That
needs
would
to
be
be
a
in the
team I wouldn't mind seeing.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing the Midnight Suns.
I think that would be a cool team up.
But like Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider would be dope.
Ghost Rider. Put Ghost Rider with it. Yeah, Ghost Rider. shoot.
Punisher, Ghost Rider, Moon
Punisher.
Knight, exactly, and see a
Blade.
Moon Knight is another
Blade.
Blade.
Yeah,
If
Blade.
we ever get Blade, so
Morbius.
interesting. Morbius, Sony Morbius. It's Morbin time.
Morbin time, baby.
Have y'all seen that? Have y'all watched Morbin?
Morbius? Yeah, it's bad.
No.
Yeah.
It is not
I know,
as
I
bad
have
as
some.
Madam Web, though.
I watched Madam Web. It was on FX the other day, and I was
Oh.
like, let me just like see.
What are you on cable for?
Oh, it was like, let me just see. Oh, my downstairs TV has cable, whatever.
Right.
I think I was like cooking, and I was like, wow, this is like really bad.
Yeah.
Like, this is really bad. So yeah, I think that's like the pinnacle or the standard of like crap Marvel.
Do you think
movies.
Madam Web's the
King of
worst?
Tubi though.
You said what?
Madam Web is the worst
King of
Marvel
Tubi.
Yeah, yeah.
In
Whoa,
that
whoa.
thing, in like,
Sony stuff.
I think it's the worst Sony one.
It's not worse than Fan
Ooh.
Four Stick.
Oh yeah, it is.
I don't agree.
You think Fan Four Stick is better than Madam Web, or
No, no, no,
Madam
no.
Web is better than Fan Four Stick?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both very rough.
They're both bad.
They're both,
But I had
so
some
rough.
fun watching Madam Web. Fan Stick is like.
But that's because we were all like clowning on it together.
Right. That was the part.
Yeah,
That
if
was the
you're
change
watching,
part.
I never saw it, but if you're watching, I meant to say it. If you were watching it alone, like in your house,
Oh God,
Fan
it would have been
Stick
turned off.
is-
I would have
is-
turned it off.
I don't know, man. It's just such a squandering of some great actors.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
It is so weird that cast ended up in such a crap movie with the writing just
hard to
being
believe.
terrible.
Yeah.
Because all of them, it's almost like what's that? The New Mutants. Like that cast is
Oh,
great.
that's terrible too.
great.
Yeah. That one, see, that's the difference though. Madam Web, I could laugh, and New Mutants pissed me off. Like I wanted to
It was
go
like
ask
genuinely
for,
bad.
Yeah, I wanted to go ask for a refund. It was like I was like, whoa,
What is happening?
What is happening?
Listen, Paul was training for corrections. I'm gonna put Paul on blast. Okay, we went to go watch New Mutants together with Adam,
Yep.
with Burger Time Adam over there.
Yep.
We go here to the movie theater. He's doing his training, ninja camp, whatever. He comes over, right, for the corrections officer. He got pepper sprayed. I honestly think he had more fun getting pepper sprayed than watching.
I
New Mutants.
100%. It was more fun getting pepper sprayed than watching New Mutants.
New Mutants.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It was that. I don't know.
Let's go!
There we go. Yes,
Let's go.
that's right.
that's
Nick
great.
Peter. Yeah,
That is
Wow.
great.
and the wifey.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that
Very
was
cool.
cool. That was very cool.
Got a little
It's
cigar?
always
What's
cool to
going
get
on
the
there?
family
Yeah.
involved.
Hell
for
yeah,
sure.
dude.
Nick,
That is really good.
You got to keep
Thank
the
you.
shaved head, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
Maybe.
great.
That's
at
awesome.
some point, right?
A lot of upkeep. Ask Shane.
It's no joke. Well, not for me. It's very simple. It's very simple to shave.
It's
my
gotten
head.
easier.
Yeah, way easier. But I only have to shave half of a head. Not even that much. But you got a good shaped head there, buddy.
Thank
Like
you. Thank you.
You know,
You got a good head, Nick.
It turned out pretty good.
Yeah,
That's a great job.
I loved it.
That's really good.
very nice.
But I remember like watching New Mutants and thinking like, wow, okay, am I watching like an extended episode of like Stranger Things, or what am I
For sure.
watching? It went like it was like one half of it was like a Stranger Things kind of teen angst sort of boarding school movie, and then the other half was like some sort of sci-fi with a bear finally
Pissing me off, dude.
Yeah, I was just like, what's
It was
happening?
delayed.
There's a
it had
chaos.
There's two
rewrites.
bears in everybody. Bro, that's not even the same.
Yeah, bro.
It's wolves.
They wanted to market that as
bears and everybody.
Bears.
They,
Yeah, that
they wanted to
was-
market it as a horror film or something
Right.
like that, and then they put a trailer out. Like I want to say,
Like a
18
year and a half in
18
advance.
months before the
yeah.
movie came out. They
That's
put a trailer
wild.
out, and then it's still been getting reworked and re-edited.
Yeah, it got
Right.
like reworked, I think, like over 3-4 times, which is absolutely insane.
The exec said that they had
I
enough
think that's
time to
worse than
reshoot the
Madam Web.
entire thing, and they wish they did.
That's wild.
Wow.
They should have wrote that off
To reshoot the entire
for
thing.
like a tax credit or something. That,
Yeah.
that
girl.
was. I think that movie is worse than Madam Web
Really?
I would
New
agree
because
with
at
that.
least you got the hot babes in Madam Web.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yes.
That's,
right.
that's another thing.
Yeah,
There's
Isabella
hot
Merced,
babes.
And that's another thing.
There's big.
No, bro, there is scenes in
It's hot babes.
in Fantastic Four that are supposed to be happening at the same time. It cuts. It's on Kate Mara. She has like a brown wig on, or her regular hair. Then it cuts to Miles Teller and cuts back to Kate Mara, and it's
Yeah,
very
bro.
clear that it was a reshoot because her hair is blonde.
No.
Her,
She
it's
got a
like
wig pushed up
it's like
over
a
her
dirty blonde. It is a different color than it is in the cut right before it. It's horrible. Madam Web is bad, but it's not that level of incompetent bad. It was just bad. It wasn't
Well, they
like
knew that.
Okay.
They knew.
and bro
Fan
in
Force.
Madam
I've
Web.
only seen one of these movies one time each. I
I've
don't
seen
want to
The
watch
Fantastic
it.
Four.
editing with Bro and Madam Web is very bad. Like
Yeah.
The
the
post production.
I don't
post production stuff was terrible.
But the best scene in that movie, it puts it above New Mutants and Fantastic Four for me, is when it ends up being the Vision, but he pulls up on the restaurant and he goes, you know what I'm going to say? He's there to get these girls, and he jumps up on the table and just
viciously socks out a random Patriot.
Kills this random dude. Just boom, and then slams him on the table. It's like, why did you do that to
He just
that
wanted
guy?
to like come in and be intimidating into this like
what did
scene.
what did he do to you?
He killed that man.
My favorite part is also in that diner where they're like the girls are on the run and they're trying to keep low profile, and then like you cut like through 2 scenes, and then they're having like a dance party on the table.
They're crump dancing on the
booth.
table.
Well, okay, but first of all, so
What's going
obviously
on? Like,
Supposed to be low key.
the actresses in the movie are like they're like 25, 30 years old, but in the movie they're supposed to be like 16 years old, and they're just like strip teasing with these
Coyote
football
Ugly
players
in
on
it.
top of the table, and
like,
the diner owner's like,
That's Sonny's
great,
favorite part.
great, what is happening? Why are you doing this?
yeah.
Weird.
It's
Weird
almost like,
movie.
Yeah,
Now that
it's,
I'm
it's
starting to
almost
like-
like they took like the lamest takes from each scene.
Use that.
and then use that, and then
that.
they did they must have rushed the post production, like the
They
overdubs,
had
because
to have.
everything sounds
Oh,
very.
the
all
villain is
lines
terrible, bro.
Yeah, dude, the lines all feel very stiff.
Dog,
And they're like, "Oh, hey, Mike Epps, can you drive the ambulance?" Yeah, come on. You know, like what?
Mike Epps was in it randomly, but
Yeah, I was just like,
He gets ran over.
Marcus, the best part was
Randomly.
they forgot to edit out the jungle scene or the jungle noises in like freaking New Jersey.
They're in like Brooklyn, and you hear monkey noises in the background. Like
you're like,
there ain't no monkeys in Brooklyn.
"Oh God,
In
yeah."
the jungle, in the jungles of Brooklyn, they don't have monkeys.
That was literally
and
one of the
exotic
best
birds.
watching experiences
Yeah.
with Sonny. Though.
Shane, what we're saying is,
I wish I would have.
yeah, I know you missed the movie. What we're saying is, it's better than Endgame, and you need to see it.
there's arguably more to talk about.
And you definitely need to see it.
I want to see it.
I could talk about Madam Web for hours.
that's good. I'm glad we did that.
Let's talk about something that I think we all did see, at least most of.
What I see.
On Tuesday, the Plus they did their second Marvel Spotlight, whatever it was called. They released the entire season of Wonder Man, starring Ben Kingsley and Yahya Abdul-Mateen as Simon Williams. I wanted to get your guys' thoughts. What did you think of the show? What did you like? What did you maybe not care for? What do you think they would have explored more? Whatever, whoever wants to start. Let's go with our guest, Kingpin over there.
Yay.
Nick, go ahead, kick us off.
I enjoyed the chemistry between the two characters. I did watch all 8 episodes.
Oh, you did?
I thought it was great. I'm not great, but going into it, I'm watching it. I'm like, wait, they're using Wonder Man as a fictional character. What's going on?
What the hell's going
And
on here?
So I didn't understand it the beginning, and my wife's like, "Is he just an actor?" I go, "No, he's an actual. He fought the Avengers. The first appearance was Avengers 9, and so going on. Oh, okay. So he's actually Wonder Man, and he wants to play the character of Wonder Man in the TV show. Spoiler alert. In an upcoming movie, but. I enjoyed it. It was very, the chemistry, like I said, between the two characters was great. It was very funny. And if you don't know anything about Wonder Man, which I know very little about him, I enjoyed it. So I give it a 1.5 up.
Oh, nice.
So,
Out of three,
not
out of
quite
2 thumbs.
out of 3
Out of
thumbs.
2.
Yeah.
I only have 2.
Thumb and a half up. All right.
Thumb and a half.
We're not counting any other digits, okay?
Right?
Okay, Marcus Webb, what did you think?
So I think I liked the tone. I liked that kind of it had the vintage kind of 70s, that soft focus vibe. I really like that type of film cinematography anyway.
I agree.
I do appreciate anything Ben Kingsley's in. 'Cause
He's great.
He's great. He's a great actor.
Gandhi.
And I like Black Manta Man as well. He's cool. I
Black
kind of
Man.
wish he
Dr.
was.
Manhattan.
I wonder if he was ever like in contention for like Blade at any point, because he might have.
He would have been a great Blade.
He might have been a great Blade, actually. But anyway, as far as strengths, I think they're doing a good job of building the character and introducing him to every facet of his non-superhero life in the usual Disney Plus slow way.
That's what I said in
before
our text
all
thread,
the
yeah.
action happens in the last 20 minutes of the last episode, probably. I don't know. I only got up to 4, the Dorman episode. So,
episode.
so yeah, that's the 4th. So I'm on 5. 5 is the lost footage or something
5
like that.
out of
I
8.
forget.
5.
But yeah, so
That's good.
I'm probably going to go ahead and finish it out since I was able to knock most of it out today. But
While working.
while working, yeah. Luckily it was super slow, and I was at pretty much at the desk running the office most of the day, so I was able to kind of have that on while I was doing other stuff.
You're still an air traffic controller, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Watching Wonder Man.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys got it.
You're good.
Very nice.
Yeah, take
Oh,
landing.
British Airways. Oh yeah, that's
Whatever.
fine. Yeah. That will. Don't worry. Keep going. That
The
will.
I-15 is fine. Put her down there.
Yeah, that's fine. I-50 is fine.
Wherever you see open road.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, but yeah. So as far as strengths are concerned, I think the ones that I mentioned are good. As far as weaknesses, again, the usual Disney Plus pacing, very slow. Why do I care about Wonder Man?
Sure, that's fair.
What are the stakes? Why do
Medium rare.
Why do you want me to like this character? Because they did a very poor job introducing us on the outside to him. You know, like before pre all this. So I mean, yeah, you just re-release like a collection and then don't talk about it. There's no marketing. It's like, okay, so why do we care? Is he going to be in the Doomsday? I doubt it. No. Is he going to be in Daredevil? I doubt it. So, so there's a lot of why do I care in this show for me.
He's going to team up with Moon Knight.
That would be great. Yeah, and maybe they can kind of come up with something interesting together.
Yeah, get 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Sonny, what'd you think?
Help him get out of the pyramid.
I think me and you are probably on the same page versus everybody else. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was shot very different, and it's cool seeing stuff in LA that I'm like, oh, I've seen that.
You're
you know
right.
what I mean?
That was cool.
I was really glad that there wasn't like a LA crossover with She-Hulk, because that's where she is and everything.
Oh yeah.
A lot of characters in California right now.
Dude, for real.
They're following along with their.
For real. It's
Cardi B.
and I do kind of agree. Like the marketing was very strange. Like beforehand, I'm like, all right, this is kind of weird. Like, why do I care about Wonder Man?
Right.
Where's
Jimmy
this
Jack
gonna come
Wonderman?
from? Yeah, Jimmy Jack Wonderman. And I don't think it was the right move of them dropping the Daredevil trailer the same day that they dropped all that, because there was a hype difference. You know what I mean? Kind of took away from that. But I really enjoyed it. I think it was shot really well. Like you said, the chemistry between them is amazing. The ending's cool. I'm glad that it didn't wrap up in some like giant CGI fight like Disney Plus always does. So it was just done very well, and it was different. And I'm surprised that it worked the way it did, because I mean, complete different tone from like Secret Invasion or even She-Hulk or all this other stuff. Shot differently. It was just really cool. It was different, and it worked for me.
By different tone than She-Hulk and Secret Invasion, you mean good?
Yes, I just mean like
kind of
style wise
entertaining.
of how they're.
No, I know what you
Like,
mean.
it was great. I really enjoyed it.
And much to their credit, they seem to be experimenting with all these different tones too. Because I mean, you have WandaVision and Fantastic Four that gives the 60s tone,
Like the retro vibe.
right? And then Wonder Man, you got the 70s. Clearly, with the yellows and just that yellow hue, like 70s, you're watching something occurring during that era. So I really appreciate that. I like them taking experimentation on that angle, really, because that means they're trying to do something
It's different. And every
different.
project kind
And
of
so
feels
that I can
different.
appreciate.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Shane,
Shane's ready to. Shane's
Are you ready to go see a matinee of Midnight Cowboy? What did you think?
Absolutely.
It's one of the.
I am
movies.
leaning more
Oh.
towards how Marcus felt about it. I thought it started out slowly, almost a little too slowly for my liking, but I thought the performances were good. I thought the stuff with his family was good. I thought Ben Kingsley and Yo-Yo Splendid Spleen was good.
Yo-Yo Splendid Spleen.
Explain.
You know what who I really liked in it was Joe Pantoliano.
Yeah,
I thought
he was actually-
I
that was
thought
funny.
he was
That
pretty
was funny.
great.
Joey
Yeah.
Pants.
Who I didn't like was Josh Gad. I thought it was too much Josh Gad. But other than that,
That's fair.
A little too much. A little skosh.
a scotch too much. But as far as what I really liked was the last 2 episodes. I liked the way they wrapped it up. I thought I agree that a big CGI type of thing wouldn't have done it justice for the ending. but I just think that at the beginning it's too slow, but the 2 last episodes moved along at a good pace and wrapped it up kind of splendidly, which made me root for this
Splendid.
character.
So it wasn't rushed. It didn't feel rushed.
Like, so not of those last 2 episodes.
Okay,
yeah.
so I'll finish it for sure.
That's why when you finish it and you actually see the last 2 episodes, you'll be like, okay, this wasn't as bad as I thought it was. The Doorman episode I thought was a little over the top. I know Sonny loved that.
I don't know
Doorman
why
episode.
I love that episode so
liked
much.
it.
But I just thought of just like him, the rise of Doorman and the fall of Doorman.
I thought that was so funny, dude.
You know what? Did
But
you
it's an
think it was
important-
I thought it was
It was an
amazing.
important. I'm gonna pull a page
I
out
mean,
of your book.
I don't know if you need to dedicate a whole show to that. I think
Like an
you
episode.
probably
That's how they
coulda-
explained the claws, though.
I don't-
With the-
yeah.
Well,
I'm not gonna
you
get into
could
that.
you could
I'm
have
not gonna-
pulled a few scenes from it and wrap that up within
That's how I feel
10
about,
minutes or
Severance
15
season
minutes.
2, episode 8.
Hey. We're not talking about that right now, Paul.
I'm just making a point.
Anyway,
Yeah,
where was I?
definitely had the Moon Knight pasting. You know,
Yeah, well, like it was.
if you
does that good in some spots and in other spots.
right,
it's
because I
not
mean,
so much.
if it's going to be 8 episodes, okay, so if it's 8 episodes, that means it needs to start picking up pretty fast.
Right, it
You
didn't
know,
do that.
yeah,
3
it did
episodes
not.
in, I didn't
Like,
feel
I-
like
the-
it.
the
That's,
one-
that's how long it took me to get into
like
it.
You know
literally,
what I mean? Like, 3
like
episodes.
literally the first episode, I was like, okay, all
He's
right,
an
cool,
actor.
cool,
We get it.
we got it. 2, all right,
He's an actor.
All right, he's an actor. Yeah, we get it.
We
Trying
got
to
it.
film this thing.
3, now we're at the family barbecue and everybody's annoying as hell to me at that point. And I'm like, okay, what are we getting with what? I mean, let's move this along because
Right.
you're running out of episodes to make me interested. So what are you doing?
So
Right.
one thing that bugged me was there was no origin story for him. How did he
Right.
get his powers? So
Right.
that was one of the things that
Truly,
kind of bugged
yeah,
me
there
because
wasn't.
There was no explanation. I did like the fact that little nuance that they have. He's driving the car that his dad drove when he was younger. When he's grown up, I liked that. That was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty.
That is,
Right.
I miss the seatbelts that buckle you and all.
they go, yeah.
I mean, the parts with his father were very nice,
Very nice.
nicely done. The parts with his brother hating him.
Oh, yeah, that was- he was annoying,
kinda
dude.
Wild.
I would have probably understood that more if they would have gave you a backstory as to how he
Right.
got his powers. It's like,
Right.
did they have an accident or something, or was he born with it? And
Why
did.
truly does
Well,
his
yeah,
brother
Killed
hate
it.
him?
He killed his dad.
his brother was jealous
Right?
of him.
The fire in the kitchen.
The fire in the kitchen was the
Killed his dad. That's why his dad hates him because he's a mutant.
his dad
brother
hates
hates him.
Brother.
His brother
He killed his
hates
dad.
him. I'm sure his dad
His
hates him.
dad hates him. His
His
dad.
dad hates him too because he killed him. So.
I mean, fair.
I feel like you had something
But
there.
real
No,
fast.
please.
Oh,
to
excuse
wrap,
me.
To wrap up.
Interception.
To wrap up.
Geno Smith.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Yeah.
I gave it a C+. plus.
It's not bad.
That's what you interrupted his.
That's
thing
a
for?
true
cut me
Geno
off
Smith
for.
style interception.
What did you have? What was your sentiment about it?
No, I was just gonna say I'm gonna let Paul give me his review and his take on it, but I thought the show was great. I loved it.
From front to back?
from the
Frank?
beginning to the end, because it showed how just in the presentation of his life, he's a struggling actor in Hollywood
And
he's
struggling
trying-
in his mind.
and
like
in
he has
his
a rough
mind,
time in
he's
his
battling
mind.
a lot of things on different fronts. As far as the fire that was caused, that is his origin, because they're trying to reinvent his origin or retcon his origin, that he's a mutant.
Yeah,
and
that's why I
that
said that.
he's going through puberty when he
Yeah.
was 13,
Yeah.
Right.
and he started the fire, and
Yeah, they're gonna make
has
him a mutant.
powers.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to be getting, I will wait until you guys finish the whole show so we can talk a little bit more about it. But with the Department of Damage Control, I
Yeah.
think is going to be playing a part in Spider-Man Brand New Day.
100%.
And you had mentioned that, we probably won't see Wonder Man in Doomsday. We probably won't see him in the Daredevil series, but I think there's a good chance we could get at least a cameo of him in Spider-Man in some capacity. I know there's 57 people are supposed to
Right.
appear
Literally.
in the Spider-Man movie.
Expensive ass movie.
But the guy from Severance, Trammell Tillman.
Yes.
Yeah, Trammell Tillman.
He,
Mr. Milchick.
there's a lot of people who have spread the rumor that he is playing an agent for Damage Control.
That works.
And I think that
Great.
he could be in that capacity. He's taking on he's carrying on some type of assignment, investigating more mutants, where Sadie Sink's character is
That
playing
guy's
a part.
incredible, dude.
And
Right.
I think that could be where
So good.
I think that could be where we're headed. But as far as like music choices,
Awesome.
throughout the show, Shaka Khan.
That was
Yes.
great. I agree. I agree with that.
Everything like
For
as
sure.
far as the music choices and everything. And this is Destin Daniel Critton.
Yeah.
This is the guy who's doing Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yeah.
He did Shang-Chi, and he made great choices with that. And I'm really excited to see where we go with this series.
now-
with-
I
with
forgot
this
for-
Anyway.
going forward.
Yeah, the Mandarin.
But then at the end is that his world is falling down around him, and they're playing the California song, the
I
theme
agree.
song to the OC.
Yeah.
Is like
great.
fantastic. That is an incredible music choice.
Since he brought up the music in the show, I'm moving the C+ up to a strong B- on a scale of 1 to 10.
Thank you, Paul. Go ahead.
It's like the same grade.
I think I'm somewhere.
No. B- is very strong considering that the music is really good in the show.
Okay.
C-, C.
It's a
is
passing grade. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, Paul. Go ahead. He insulted my honor.
Not difficult, Shane. But I'm somewhere
Those
between the takes of Sonny and Frank and Shane and Marcus.
Somewhere between all of us.
And
I'm
Nick,
somewhere just in the
No,
middle of
I'm
everyone.
somewhere
thumbs are you?
between Sonny and Frank, comma, and Shane and Marcus.
Got it.
are you thumbing like Nick?
Whoa!
I'm like one thumb
You
up.
want a thumb?
Okay.
I mean, we're a little far. I mean,
2 separate sandwiches, as Shane.
Yes.
oh God.
Sunny,
separate sandwiches.
But
over here, Paul said.
Hey yo! Finish
You
the
know?
statement, man.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about thumbs up?
All right, go ahead.
What? I was giving it one thumbs up.
We're sorry. Go
God
ahead.
forbid a guy use a very common rating system. This guy's over here giving you a B-.
Out of 10.
Out of 10.
Out of 10. No, I liked it. I thought it was really good. I would agree that I think the first 3 episodes are a little bit of a slog, but they're only 25 minutes long, so whatever. I think the Doorman episode is really great.
Oh, do you?
I think it's interesting. It adds a different layer. It gives you kind of
Whatever.
a different, like a change of pace. It kind of gives you an idea into why. Like for most of it, if you don't have that episode, him being so worried about his powers being outed, yeah, he tells you, and they tell you that superheroes can't be an actor. But when you actually see one and why, I think it makes it make more sense later when the guy records him on the GoPro and he is feeling the way he's feeling because you're like, oh, this is a big deal.
Can ruin his
This is a
career.
big deal. They're not just saying, I mean, what big of, I mean, whatever. No, we
Ruin your
saw,
life, yeah.
right? And I really liked episode 4, but I think my favorite episode was episode 5. I thought it was hilarious. They're racing to get the guy with the GoPro. The people are making the candy.
That is
It
one- that
is
was a
so
really good.
funny.
Yeah,
They're
that
driving. He's like driving down the road as fast as he can. He's like, we gotta get there. And he's like, oh, we got the script. And he's like, not now, Trevor, not now. And he's like, it says Barnaby portrays Wonderman. And he slams
wait,
on the brake. And he slams on the brake and he goes, what? And he looks at it and he goes. And he goes, but Barnaby's his best friend. It's so funny.
So that's why at the
involved
end,
in this
that's
script.
why at the end when you get the betrayal, it's like the betrayal just happened
Yeah.
in their characters, and then
Huge.
Oh, I forgot to say, and then he gets replaced in the movie by
Joey
homeboy.
Pants.
Yeah,
Yeah, Joey Pants.
he
Joey
replaces him
Pantalone.
as his.
Who says he's not going to act again?
Yeah,
I mean,
and he gets the
it's
part
pretty
that
great.
he talks to the agent.
As soon as they leave, he calls his agent.
he's like, "What's this I hear about me?" You know what I mean?
They're making a
that
Wonder
was
Man
all.
movie?
Yeah. So good show.
I thought it was really good, and I think if Marvel hadn't been so
Haven't.
been so up and down, if this came out at like the peak of like Marvel powers,
Oh yeah.
we
this-
would love this.
Oh, yeah, for
we'd be like,
sure.
oh, this is awesome. This is
yeah.
nice little like flavor of the week, change of whatever. It's
Mandarin.
nice, it's fun.
Mandarin's the flavor of the week.
I get it. Yeah.
Oh, hey now.
And it Nick and I were talking about this before the show. It retroactively, all right, Quan. It retroactively made us kind of like Iron Man 3 more.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think
That
Daniel
is wrong.
Destin
Iron Man 3 is
Crenton
terrible. But
It is terrible.
he's good. He's good as Mandarin.
but it adds a
playing
different
that
layer
part.
to that character that rewatching it makes it more enjoyable, I
Right.
think. Like they And Destin Daniel Cretton, he's made a bunch of good stuff. Shang-Chi, and now he's making Spider-Man.
Yeah,
and he's a good guy to have leading stuff, I think.
I was gonna say he does really good grounded stuff, but then the end of Shang-Chi is very mystical, but it's still very good.
Yeah, I like Shang-Chi is one of the high notes of I would say even the entirety of Marvel.
Yeah, it's up there.
Really
it's
good.
definitely up there for sure.
Yeah, I thought this show was really fun. I like the fact that they put it all at once.
Yeah,
I mean, just knock it out.
They had to, man.
Yeah, if
probably.
They
weren't
do
marketing
that,
it.
I would have forgot about it.
I agree.
I wouldn't have watched it after the first episode.
Especially
It's so
with
slow.
we got like great stuff coming out every like Fallout and all that kind of stuff. They were just like, let's get all of this out. Let's get these people attached to this character. It's a good show,
It's getting really good word of mouth. Like people are talking about it.
Oh,
Being
yeah.
like,
It has
whoa,
great
they're
scores.
like, yo,
We're talking about it now.
this is exactly.
Yeah, we are.
But I think like
point,
people
Nick.
outside of like the usual people who talk about it are saying like, well, this is good. It's
good.
Like, this is really enjoyable. And you don't have to know anything else about, like, yes, Trevor Slattery ties in a little bit, but they touch on that enough in the show.
They touch on it.
Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. And so they get it. I had a student the other day go, I'm going to touch on blah, 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 blah. And I had to resist going, yeah, touch on it. And I was like, whoa, let me not say that.
Can't do that here.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Anyways.
Could you imagine?
So anyway, I was gonna say with the release schedule that they put the whole thing out at once, there was only one other Plus series that they did that with, which was also a Marvel Spotlight thing that was also in January 2 years ago, which was Echo. And I think that this is going to be a show that people are going to talk about a lot more than they would have talked about Echo.
years.
There's still
100%,
people that don't really mention that ever happened.
Yeah,
I think this will be
Rightfully so.
something
It's been
that
2
people are interested in seeing more of Trevor Slattery for sure. I want to see more of Simon Williams
for sure.
and what he's going to do. Who is he going to cross as character wise? Like, what is he going to cross over to in a series, or is he going to be in like Vision Quest? I mean, who knows
That would be
where
a good
they
place
could
for
be
him to
going.
land.
Source material wise, this dude's very OP. This guy's very strong.
Oh, he's on
he,
he's on the level of Hulk,
Sentry,
Thor,
Thor, all that.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I would love to see a dope fight between somebody really cool. You know what I
That
mean?
is one thing I feel like we're missing. A great movie or a show that also executes a big grand fight really, really well. Because we're like, well, we don't want it to end in a big CGI battle. But what we really mean is if it does end in that, we want a compelling and good one.
Yeah, because Civil War was a big ass CGI battle.
Infinity
War.
War,
It was awesome.
Endgame, all of it.
You know what I mean? Awesome.
When you have Avengers, when they're meeting all for the first time, they have their triple threat. When they're all smacking each other around, and then within that movie, you also get Thor and Hulk fighting. I mean, potentially to see Wonder Man get into a fight with one of these other characters, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Wonder Man in a hallway fight scene with Daredevil.
I don't know.
Bro's getting smashed.
I don't know if Daredevil wants that.
Yeah,
He would
that
die.
sucks, dude. But I think if
I'm
we're
gonna knock the Vision back in.
He would fix his eyes. Yeah.
with everything that happened in Thunderbolts, and we saw how dangerous and strong Sentry is, it would be cool to showcase Wonder Man's powers against somebody big like that, or Hulk, where he like tanks a punch by Hulk, and everyone's like, "What the hell just happened?" You know?
Yeah.
This is what I didn't like about most X-Men movies is that they just use their powers sparingly throughout the movie, and then the end of these movies, it was kind of mid for the most part as far as the big battle or the big battle scene. I don't think
X3 especially.
Yeah, I'm just going. Ugh. I think I didn't see Dark Phoenix, and I didn't see Apocalypse. Those
are two that you probably could go without.
Those are the most.
Are
It's a
those
lot of
are those the
CGI.
most?
Days of Future Past, First Class. I mean, as
All
far as
these
those
I've
newer
seen.
ones, those are probably more worth watching. I think.
Right.
Yeah,
I
Days
like
of Future Past and First Class are fantastic, and Apocalypse has some cool moments, but is mostly really lackluster, especially the end. And then Dark Phoenix is just a mess.
I think
That's
the
what I'm saying.
the Apocalypse movie, I think the best, which is a giant CG. It's not giant, it's a CGI moment, but it showcases Nightcrawler's teleportation, where it shows him grabbing Professor X and goes through whatever dimension and lands into the ship. I mean, there's some high moments, but it's a bunch of CGI, and like I get it. We're talking about people that can move things with their mind and storms and all that kind of stuff and teleportation. But I mean, when you rely on it like that heavy, it does take you out of the story a little bit.
And not enough Olivia Munn as Psylocke.
Definitely not
Yeah.
enough of that.
Not enough of that.
Definitely need more of that.
Yes.
I heard there could be, we're talking about Marvel characters and then possibly being like recast. We don't know what versions of what characters we're going to be getting in some of these big event type films. But there's a rumor out there that She-Hulk is going to be recast because Maslany might be out at Marvel. Mark Ruffalo might be out at Marvel.
That's what I heard. Ruffalo might be out. I heard Ruffalo's definitely out, if I'm not mistaken.
But,
He's already in. Brand
He's
New
in
Day.
whatever. He's gonna check. He's gonna cash that check. I know that.
He'll
for
be in
sure.
there, but I think that might be it.
Moving
But
forward.
Tatiana Maslany might be recast. And then your girl, General Shakuka, is rumored to be replacing her.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, that is actually. I feel like that would actually
What?
work. Yeah,
Is that good? That's good.
that's a
right?
good thing.
I
Yeah.
don't.
thing.
You
We
tell
like-
me if that's good. I mean, I know you love that's your favorite
She
scene.
goes
in
from blue to
She-Hulk.
green.
I know. I want to make sure that
Megan Thee Stallion and She-Hulk. You love that.
everything works out, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm pretty
well,
sure.
what do you mean?
The fittings of the costume.
Yeah, like the fittings. Yeah, thank you, Sonny. The fittings of the cause. Okay, that's okay. It's good then? Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Good. I was only asking you. Let's do your favorite segment, Shane.
Crap, dude.
Once again,
I have been too fast for.
hook up. Bring your best stuff, or me and some man are throwing you right through that wall. And you better hope the wall is open. What does that mean?
I don't know what the hell you were doing with
We're gonna go
that.
through a doorman.
Oh,
You're going straight through Torman, who will be played by Bobby tonight.
Oh my goodness!
Bobby, I hope your body opens up and we can throw people through you. Jessica, I'm sorry, but this might be the night. Your husband, Light Man.
I don't know where you were going with
These
that, but I'm
comic
glad
books
it
better be pretty good. Or it. Oh, the end. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Who's first?
Nick, did you bring some stuff to go through?
I did.
All right,
actually.
you're going first.
Who's first? Oh, Nick's first.
It's done. 3122 says I'll have what he's having.
Nick, you're first.
All right.
Better be good, or we're throwing you through Bobby and then throwing you through the wall.
All right.
That's the stipulations.
Good to know.
You got it, buddy.
All right. So the first one that I brought was we didn't talk about it, but Sal Buscema passed away over the weekend.
Huh?
I don't know if you guys knew
Who?
that.
Who did? Who did?
Sal Buscema. He's a writer and an artist.
Oh my god,
So I brought
it's horrible.
Stop talking.
I feel bad.
one of my favorite Spider-Man stories of all time took place in Spectacular Spider-Man 200. And he did the art on it. He didn't write it, but he wrote, J.D. Mateus did the writing. But this is one of my favorite Spider-Man stories of all time. And it's kind of Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire is kind of based off of this story. And I really enjoyed it. So I wanted to bring this one to show it off. It's 93, got the holofoil cover.
That's pretty.
It's pretty sweet. I really enjoyed it. So
It's very cool.
so that's number one. And then since I didn't know anything about Wonder Man, I had to break this out last night. And I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to bring it on the show tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
So
Alright.
I brought my Marvel Encyclopedia,
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I have
nice.
which it talks about every character in the Marvel universe. So I had to break it open to the Wonder Man and showed my wife and my son. Like, yeah, he's not a movie. He's not a movie guy. He's just an actual Marvel character with powers and stuff like that. So quick and simple. I'm not going to elaborate anymore.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Nice. And those are actually very
Look at
handy,
that.
and they're entertaining of themselves to
They
look
are.
into. Like they have DC and Marvel
Yes.
ones, and they are amazing. I've referred to them more than once too.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You're taking the
pulling the
You're
focus.
confusing the Zoom.
For real.
I always, real fast, when it comes to the name Simon Williams, that's my son's
At
name.
his, yep.
So every time they say Simon or Simon Williams or anything like that, my son would look up at the screen. Like he's on his phone constantly, but every time they say his name, he goes, what?
It's not you, buddy.
What is it? Take the trash out. What?
He should be like a Wonderman expert then, because that's his
That's
name.
his name.
That's his name.
That's what he's got to be for Halloween.
Wonderman.
Yeah, he's got to be
That's a
Wonderman.
great idea. He'll either be Wonderman or he'll
Mario.
be One Punch Man.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I heard
He's got to
the
shave his
third
head.
season
bald.
is
trash.
Terrible, yeah.
Trash. Very
That's
bad.
sad. I like the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, really bad so far.
I know the
Marcus,
third season stinks. Sorry,
you
guys.
are next.
All right. So
What do you got?
with the excitement that's on its way at Marvel for another crossover between Superman and Spider-Man, I brought the reprint of the Treasury edition of the Amazing Superman and Spider-Man versus Superman versus the Amazing Spider-Man, which just came out a couple weeks ago. And it's cool because it's not only is it a facsimile reprint of the original outing, they square bound it and made it nice and pretty now. So it's very cool. The solicits are out already for people who want to pre-order the new crossover that's coming soon. And yeah, very cool. There's this cover. I don't remember who the artist is, but there's this cover, and then Alex Ross does a
nice.
Oh, wow.
version
That's
of this
always
cover. So super cool. Here's the back. Look at that.
The homies.
Yeah.
The good thing about that is the text is big enough where I can read it.
Right. That's why if there's ever an oversized edition, I usually will buy them, and for that reason too.
Yes.
And not to mention the art is usually insane.
That too, yeah.
Also, and then this is actually a pleasant surprise here. This next book is a Bad Idea title actually, and it's called Ordained, and it's written by Robert Venditti, who did such a phenomenal job with certain series like Superman 78. He wrote that. He's done a bunch of really incredible
He's done some
work.
Green Lantern stuff, I think.
And what it's about is the story starts off with a priest who gets a call to do last rites at a hospital. And as the story unfolds, we realize that, the person doing the last rites, he's like a big time gangster. So he's doing his last rites. He's confessing all these murders that he's done, this, that, and the other. Well, he suddenly pulls through, and now the priest is like basically the witness who knows all this stuff, all these secrets, right? So first thing he does is tell his boys, "Hey, get after the priest," And so it turns into and we're kind of seeing some hints of maybe the priest actually has a little bit more of a not so squeaky clean past either.
Like
He's got his own
nobody
backstory.
except
He's got his own
priest.
backstory, and it's starting to be revealed. So it's actually very interesting.
That
And-
sounds cool.
That's already been optioned.
Has it?
It has.
I was wondering because it's like already at fourth printing or something. I was like, what in the world?
It's
My
a 3-issue
God.
miniseries, and it's already been optioned.
Yeah, so it's actually really cool, and I'm actually I'm glad I had the forethought to put myself down for it. So
That sounds
but
awesome.
it's super compelling. It's the inside, the internals, the artwork. It's all done on this paper, kind of like newspaper, so it has like a
sick.
real kind of vintage vibe to it. So, but it's relentless, bone crushing, symphonic carnage, according to Derek Kolstad, writer and director of John Wick.
Shout out Quan.
Yeah,
Quan will be buying that.
so it's pretty cool.
That sounds
Yeah.
cool. I don't know if it's like the cover or the story itself, but it's giving me like a
story,
Sin
man.
City vibe, like that you'd see.
Yeah,
like
it's Jorge Fornes is the artist. He does a lot of DC stuff.
Yeah.
And he's amazing. I love his covers. He usually does a lot of
did-
variant stuff, but he does.
He did the Rorschach Tom King series.
Yes, he did. Absolutely.
dope, dude.
Yeah. So those are the two.
I
have
had
to-
Sean Porter, the boxer, in here the other day, and he's after he was done recording, he's like, "What's the studio have to do with John Wick?" Like, I think he thought this was like anything to do with John Wick. And I'm like, I'm just a John Wick stan.
This is my job.
You're involved? Nah.
Nah, dude, you John Wick.
John Wick fan club,
Yeah, dude.
We,
You thought I
we
was
meet here
cooler
every
than I
Thursday.
was.
You're like, nah,
I just like
the
the crazy
movies.
fan. Like, ah.
Yeah.
I'm
They
part of
recorded the
the
soundtrack
part
here.
of the table in here.
Yeah, the high table.
The fan club table.
A high table. I picked the first two. You want to go?
All right.
It's only two. Just pick.
Oh, Frank is not
Frank
and Paul are.
No, we are.
No,
He's
Frank
picking
is.
between us.
Oh, okay. I was like,
now we're going who's going.
I was like, what's
Frank,
happening?
Frank, go ahead.
And that's the end of Cover Drive.
Marcus, I was going to mention for the that oversized Superman, Spider-Man, it was Jerry Conway,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And Romita
Ross
Senior,
Andrew,
right?
Neil Adams, and John Romita Sr.
Yeah.
We're doing all
okay.
the
Okay.
artwork for that.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
I got a double dip this week of Joshua Williamson.
Ooh.
G.I. Joe. This is kind of like a standalone issue. We're dealing with Roadblock, who's trying to give up his career in the military as a heavy military gunner, and he opens a food truck. And he's trying to turn back some offers, some business ventures from the twins, Tomax and Zaymont, from the Crimson Guard for the Cobras, and eventually he turns them down, and it starts a big firefight. And he just happens to have a 50 caliber machine gun hidden in the back of his food truck.
How convenient.
So there's of
Just
course
in case.
a shootout and a big brawl with all the Crimson Guard
Hell yeah.
over there.
in case I run out of guacamole.
That's right, out there on the pier. And then there's this scene where they're talking to each other like, maybe our sales pitch didn't work out that well. And he's in the background getting ready to ram into them with his food truck. So I thought that was pretty great.
That's
and
cute.
then there is another, I was going to show you this other scene here. He pulls the gun out of the back of the food truck. And it's just like goes nuts.
Hell yeah.
He's still wearing his paper hat.
Yeah, his paper hat and his apron. This is for the backup artist, Marco Fedora. He's filling in for Tom Riley, and Andrea Milana is doing a lot of the artwork for this G.I. Joe series as well. There is a little bit of, like I said, this is a standalone issue, but there is a little bit of story building as far as people trying to assume the role of lead for all of Cobra.
Oh.
And Destro is making his claim to the throne, and Cobra Commander may have a spy, because he's been on that kind of like that boys trip with Duke, where he was being hunted down by Dreadnoks, and he's been watching this whole thing go down, and he's commenting, side comments like, Destro is supposed to be my friend, I'm going to show him type of thing. And I think it's next issue, we finally get the G.I. Joes with Transformers
Ooh, the
starting to
crossover.
cross over.
Nice.
So we're looking forward to that.
Dope, dude.
Staying with Joshua Williamson, I've been looking forward to this. I'd say as far as new stuff to be coming out with Marvel, as far as a writer that I really trust. I've enjoyed a lot of the stuff that he's done over the years, Joshua Williamson. All the stuff that he's doing right now with Superman, and obviously G.I. Joe. This guy's kind of done a little bit of everything. He's got a lot of irons and a lot of fires. Iron Man #1 came out this week. The artwork by Carmen Carnero. But again, this is a sort of a fresh start. Madame Mask plays a part in this issue. This is a new beginning, and it has a little bit of Iron Man going back and forth with Steve towards the end of the issue, and it seems as if there is some group that would be seen as an Illuminati type group,
Okay.
maybe trying to take Iron Man out. And I don't know if that is the case, but it seems like they're saying, how are we gonna stop Tony Stark? They've got to figure that out. So I'm already invested. I'm excited. I was looking forward to this for the last few months, and I'm excited to see where this is a wraparound cover that Ryan Stegman.
I was looking at
Ryan
that. That looks
Stegman did.
Okay.
Carnero
That's
did a couple of covers as well. There's a Scotty Young cover. There's a connecting cover.
Like an anime.
But yeah, it was really fun. That's what I got.
Hell yeah, dude.
Word.
Very nice.
Yeah, that looks dope. I'm gonna have to pick that up.
Paul, I'm quite excited for what you brought, actually.
See what you got there.
All right, so it was an absolutely huge
Nice
week
word.
for Absolute and the Absolute run on DC. Absolute Flash, Absolute Martian Manhunter, Wonder Woman, and Batman. Just really incredible what's going on at DC right now. And the first one I want to talk about is Absolute Wonder Woman 16, which we finally see Zatanna in all of her glory. And you see the callback to the last kind of arc or 2 arcs ago that Zatanna was this mysterious lightning that was plaguing Wonder Woman. And it's just, Kelly Thompson is incredible.
Yes.
And this isn't written so well. But Hayden Sherman and Jordi Belair team up to make just the most gorgeous book imaginable. The paneling is incredible and inventive. The way they show action is fantastic.
Yes,
I
this
haven't
is so cool.
I have
That's
not
cool.
felt this way about reading a comic, especially from one of the big two, since Tom Taylor and Bruno F. Redondo started on Nightwing. It felt fresh. It felt new. It felt like a really awesome story worth telling in this universe. And it's just great. And Hayden Sherman and Jordi Belair deserve just as much credit as Kelly Thompson, who deserves a ton for how incredible this book is. Zatanna shows up and she's causing problems for Wonder Woman. Her magic isn't working. And oh, maybe it's because Zatanna is actually in control of it now. It's really, really cool. And and this is a new story where you can pick up at 16, kind of read it, and then fill in the rest as you go. But if you want to just pick up 16 and not read 1 through 15, you absolutely
It
can.
works.
I wouldn't recommend it,
No,
but
but it
you
works.
absolutely can. It's phenomenal. And then in that same vein, Absolute Batman 16.
cover is
We
nice.
had
This cover is so
we
sick.
had the first appearance of both of them on screen with it, or on screen on page in Absolute Wonder Woman 15 last month, which was a really cool low key detective thing, and now in the Absolute Batman 16, where you see this awesome cover where Batman's telling her to go to hell.
Dope.
the axe and the berserk sword.
It's so cool, and this is a more in the Batman title. They went with the more mystical and fantastic story,
Yeah.
as in they went with the more grounded story in Wonder Woman. I thought that was a really interesting decision, and Nick Dragata is awesome. This is a story of Batman trying to help Waylon, who is now this monster of Killer Croc, and it really makes sense for Bruce's character. At one point, Wonder Woman's like, "This is going to take weeks," and Batman's like,
Let's go.
"No," he says, "I have a job.
Oh yeah.
I can't miss weeks." She's like, "Well, we're going to this dimension
The
between
time works
this
differently.
veil between worlds. You'll be good." And the artwork is just so cool. And I want to show 2 of them here before I wrap up. So you have this awesome splash page of Batman riding his bat bike, whatever you want to call it, and then
Bat cycle.
Bat cycle, there you go.
cycle.
and really cool images of Batman on
Riding
the
Pegasus,
undead
dude.
Pegasus. It is so cool,
sick.
and it's just really incredible. And I'm so grateful the Absolute line exists.
Yeah.
It has reinvigorated me as a reader, and it is so good.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Hell
all
yeah.
I got. That's all I got.
Ooh, damn.
Lots of good stuff.
I think everybody brought something really cool.
Agreed. I don't know if I can go against that. That is
The
pretty
Zatanna
dope.
redesign is just so cool.
Yeah, it
dude.
is really cool.
Even when he showed us on the inside of the book, is pretty fantastical.
The bat bike.
Bat bike.
Bat bike.
Bat bike.
Bat
I
bike.
think, to be honest, it's almost a cheat code that the Absolute stuff is so good, especially
It's
Batman
tough.
and Wonder Woman. So anything of them together is
tough to
just
go against it.
Yeah, it's really.
Well, can
really
I give you my cop for the other guys? It would be the Spider-Man book that Nick brought. I thought that was awesome. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
It was an awesome
Sal is
cover.
dope, too.
There was like a
he's missed.
sweet
He's
little
gonna be
background
missed.
to why he brought it, and that's incredible. That's awesome.
Yeah,
So-
Sal, that's a heavy one.
I know
there.
it's
I
pretty.
I think
Yeah, fart.
It's
No.
shiny too.
I think of course the Absolute stuff is going to be my favorite stuff out of it, but I think the more the Marcus's
Ordained.
Yeah,
that sounded
for me
nice,
too.
is-
This guy.
I'm kind of interested in what's going on there.
Yeah.
Like, are there going to be like supernatural stuff? Is it going to be grounded? Is it going to, you know what I mean?
It's definitely more grounded. It has the same sort of vibes as kind of like Newburn had back when.
Newborn is
Yeah, it
great.
was very, very grounded, very compelling, very mob tone.
So a person in the chat, It's Done, asked, does the minister or whatever in that story end up having powers of some kind? And it sounds like no.
As of the first issue, no,
Okay.
no.
cool. So it's
That's
grounded.
people in the chat curious about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But he kicks some butt. He knows how to kick butt.
G.I.
think
Joe
it went-
sounds dope too.
I think it's at a second printing too.
Honorable
Yes.
mention for me, and the Batman is probably my
Is
other
your
one,
pick?
but I think I'm going with Ordained.
Ordained.
Oh, nice.
Now it's Ordained or Wonder Woman.
Jake, we're running out of
Ordained.
time.
Ordained wins Copper Drop.
Yeah.
This
That was
might be
cool.
the
That's-
first time our
It sounds
guest
amazing.
It does. It
Wow.
sounds awesome. It really does, and it
Yeah.
sounds very different. And although everything else is in the same universe of other stuff that we enjoy, I think it is little different. So
Yeah.
All right, Ordained wins! Marcus, you're the winner of Camera Drop this week!
Thank you.
You will not be thrown through a wall!
So who goes through the
Appreciate
wall though?
everybody else,
Everybody else, get in line!
Everybody
You're
going in Bobby
through the
tonight.
wall.
Just like Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince and everything. He throws out the mansion.
yeah, but it's getting thrown at Bobby.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, I forgot.
Bobby has to be short.
That's why I said everybody getting inside Bobby tonight.
Everybody's getting thrown at Bobby's doorman.
Yeah.
Marcus, you get Madam Web on VHS.
Oh, you know what? I would
Yes,
cherish that.
incredible.
If they put that on VHS, I would cherish that.
They put that on VHS.
I wouldn't open it. I wouldn't open it. No,
feel like that- yeah,
it's worth more unopened.
In 30 years.
It's like a grail.
It is.
This is the worst movie ever.
That worst.
Put it in a
PSA 10. PSA
No, I'll
10.
give it. I'll give it to Paul and let him bury it in the school time capsule.
40 years that they open it up, they're like, what is this? It's actually one of the worst movies ever made, but we should check it out.
We're gonna start to work our way out of here. 90 minutes went by really fast.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Sure does. Nick, thanks for hanging out with us and putting up with us tonight.
Thanks for having me. Fun.
What do you got going on? Is anything coming up for you as far as Simpsons or you or what is going on?
We got the Collectiverse next month, hopefully, unless they pull in Atlantis. I don't know what's
Is it or not
yeah.
pulling Atlantis?
Oh,
I don't think you will.
Royal Rumble on Saturday, and hopefully I'm here again.
I love
You
it.
are
Dang right
more
you
than
will.
welcome.
Right
Yeah,
on.
baby.
Thanks for coming, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Marcus, hey.
Hey. So much like what we witnessed today in the Copper Drop. A lot of stuff is going on in comics, especially with DC and the Absolute Universe, and a lot of stuff. That's very exciting. Like the Vertigo series are now starting to be solicited now.
Dennis Camp.
Oh my goodness. And then as well as one that I'm pretty excited for, I believe it's Josh Williamson. He's Tony Fleece. He's doing Deathstroke.
Yep.
And I saw a clip on social media where Scott Snyder was talking about that, and Scott is even excited about that series. So it has me even double, interested.
Excited.
Yeah, because I'm like, we haven't had
excited.
Double kill.
because we literally haven't had really a good Deathstroke run since maybe Christopher Priest.
No, I
Back
know
in the day?
we really like Joshua Williamson, but the Deathstroke Inc. thing he wrote was terrible.
Right.
Yeah.
That was real bad.
Right. So I mean, yeah. So hopefully there's going to be a lot of exciting things going on, especially at Marvel. We'll see what PKJ has to say as well about his contribution to all of that.
Cannot wait for that, dude.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, with all the excitement that's going on and all the great stuff that DC is coming out with, hopefully they're taking heed to that on the Marvel side and are going to counter that with something equally as awesome. We can only hope. So,
Yeah, fingers
Yeah.
crossed.
mhm,
That'd be nice.
absolutely. So,
Banger.
Shane and Sonny, what do you got?
You don't matter. There's we didn't get into. There's a couple of things that we didn't
Okay.
get into that I wanted to kind of touch on.
Touch on it.
We got a new view of Jason Momoa as Lobo.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
and I don't like it.
Oh
Are
really?
you serious?
I think it looks too much like makeup instead of his skin, rather than like we get characters like Gamora, which definitely shouldn't be green, but it just looks better.
Huh.
And I know it's very early, and I think we'll probably get some new stuff, but it just to me looks a little bit too much like Jason Momoa wearing white makeup versus him being what was the alien race?
Zarnian.
Zartorian. So I wasn't when I saw a little bit more of that, I was kind of like, oh. That
Really?
yeah, that didn't get me. I don't know if anybody else is watching the Game of Thrones spinoff. It's
I am.
been
I haven't.
it's
but-
been kind of like Mandalorian and Grogu in Game of Thrones, which is kind of like It's like the little companion and the story.
Well, we laughed, but we liked the majority of the Mandalorian.
Correct. But I'm like, okay, so now we're doing that again in this. So that's another thing that I'll kind of talk about that later. And then Fallout's
amazing.
So good.
Fallout's amazing.
I don't know if anybody's ready to have this conversation or not. We don't have the time to, but I think Fallout is a better game adaptation show than The Last of Us was.
Absolutely.
And
Agreed.
I agree.
with the changes that they've made in The Last of Us versus some of the changes that they've made in Fallout. Fallout is doing that adaptation way better than The Last of Us did. And to me, Last of Us was like the pinnacle. I was like, oh, this is amazing. So
First season,
they fell from grace, and I think Fallout is so good.
Well, that's good to hear because Amazon is, and I love the first season of Fallout. I haven't caught up on it, but Amazon is making the God of War series, which
Thank
I
God.
just adore that
They
video
got the
game.
They've
And I
released
am
a bunch of the
so
casting
excited
news.
for that.
Really good.
And then also another video game thing we'll be getting in the next couple of years is Alex Garland is making an Elden Ring movie.
Oh wow. That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you know who's backing that?
Probably A24. It is A24. A24 is
That's good.
That's
Too.
good news.
Yeah, that's
good
really
news. So that's what I got.
Nice.
Good to see you guys. Love you long time.
Good to
Kisses.
see you too. Lots of kisses for you.
Other than Sonny's Boy, Ice Cube, that movie, everything Amazon Prime comes out with is pretty solid.
It's
honestly.
usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Shane.
I would just like to say that I dig Fallout as well.
Yes.
And I dig. Here's the thing about Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I'm not sure. The last episode was super short and kind of, but the first, if you enjoy prosthetic, prosthetic.
Whoa, what are you about to say?
If you enjoy prosthetic penises,
Oh God, okay.
this is your show.
No.
There's a lot of them on there. You know what else I saw?
Why is it in a show? What
I
is
saw
going on?
28 years
Very
later.
strange
The
transition.
Bone Temple? Or
Yeah,
the
Bone
first one?
Temple.
I loved it. What did you think?
Prosthetic penises. There's a lot of them in there.
Well, there's one in particular.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wow.
One
Yeah.
in particular.
Is he the star?
Yeah, he's like the star.
He's the star, all right.
There's-
Majority.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Did you like
Nights
it?
or something.
It's okay.
I didn't like it as
Boogie
much as the
Nights
last
Zombie
one, though.
I didn't like it as much as the
Later.
last one either.
But there's a lot of that. But Night of Seven Kingdoms is fine so far. We just need to see where it's going. But
So if you love
give
penis,
it
you'll
a
love
shot. If you like prosthetic penises, then
like
give
the ending of
give it
Boogie
a
Nights?
shot. I like Boogie Nights. It looks like
Okay.
that.
But in a zombie universe.
We do got to go. Paul, how do they find us in the world of?
You better use it.
I don't know if I want to say that.
Just don't.
I'm not gonna.
Okay, here's how you can find us in the world. At Into the West Comics on Instagram, TikTok, anywhere you
Thought
listen to a
about
podcast, on YouTube, at Into_Comics on Twitter. Shout out Bobby for always putting together the clips. Shout out Quan for the awesome new intro and all he does for the show. And
Thank you,
also,
Quan.
I want to shout out Philip Kennedy
crazy.
Johnson. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. It feels like a bad time to interrupt me. We're already over. Philip Kennedy Johnson is going to be on the show next week. We're going to talk about Infernal Hulk and all the things going on at Marvel, learn whatever we can from him, and that's just really, really exciting. He's got a lot of cool things going on, and hyped for that. And that's
He
what we got.
tends to share a little more information
I
than what he's
can't
used
wait,
to.
dude.
Guys, we love you. Thanks for hanging out with us. We will see you next week. Special guest Philip Kennedy Johnson will be live on the line. We're going to be talking to him. Looking forward to it. And we hope you have a great night. It's prosthetic penis time in America. Yes! Take care.
I was waiting for that.
I love you, Eva. Prosthetic penis.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll see you with mine later on.
Oh, my word.